Ugh, what do I not love about this movie? Dragonheart from 1996 is one of those films that just pulls at my heartstrings. It always makes me cry. It's exciting, it's got good humor, it's got meaningful relationships between all of its characters. It's entertaining all around. I think it's one of my ultimate fantasy films. I loved it as a kid. It is a 90s movie with some of the best special effects of the time, and I'd argue better than a lot of modern special effects. Even when you know it's a fake dragon, it doesn't matter because everything comes together with the voice, the sound design, the lighting, the practical components. It's just done so well. My brain believes it. The dragon earns suspension of disbelief. It's still one of the most believable films for me with special effects. They knew how to bring the dragon to life and make it feel like it was part of that world. Even when you nitpick at the realism, it still looks better than most of the CGI I've seen over the last 15 years. It's got a great story, intelligent conflict, and it deals with really meaningful concepts. All of the main characters are propelled by very clear yet complicated motivations. You get to know the characters in stages that reveal layers of who they are. The dialogue and character interactions are impactful because as you learn how these characters think and feel, the big picture of the story expands. You learn what the story is really about through the depth of the characters. The story beats and what the characters go through is entertaining the entire way through. It's a beautiful, realistic setting, and the characters are well written and feel like they fit within this world. And there are heartbreaking aspects to this story. Like I said, it makes me cry. And even good characters are very flawed and do things that can never be repaired. They make mistakes, major mistakes, and suffer the consequences. And the weight of those choices is immense. These characters have an effect on their world, and you see it through the story. It feels so fleshed out. Everything has a purpose, everything is important, and you want more at the end of the movie. It's a film with themes that required the audience to deeply contemplate the situation and the horror of it in order to get the full emotional impact. It doesn't hit you over the head with the tragedy of the situation, but it's there. It's prominent in the story. And if you're the type of person who recognizes the significance of these events, you watch this sad history unfolding in this fantasy world, and it's just so much bigger than the events of the film. It's a glimpse into a changing world at a time when individual choices have long-lasting consequences. I feel like Dragonheart just deals with much deeper ideas that people should take the time to think about. I'd go as far as saying it is the most emotionally poignant fantasy film I could recommend. And it's still one of the most fun to watch. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It doesn't get bogged down, even though it's dealing with these big ideas. It achieves that beautiful blend of entertainment and heart. I recommend watching Dragonheart when you want a great action adventure fantasy film. Watch it with people who enjoy simple, straightforward, but meaningful fantasy, and who can appreciate quality of storytelling over fancy effects or complicated plots. Despite the deeper meanings, it manages to stay pretty lighthearted most of the time. It's always entertaining, it doesn't drag, it doesn't get bogged down. Like I said, it doesn't hit you over the head with messages or meaning, it just lets you feel the way you feel. It just presents a story and entertains you. It makes you cry. So let me know in the comments. Have you seen it? Are you gonna see it? What's your favorite part? Do you agree with what I've said? Thanks for watching this video. Like it if you like it, and subscribe if you want more. That's all for now. Bye guys.